Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are pleased as always to be bringing... The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Washington takes over first and 10.
So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they'll be let out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Washington.
They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Ready, flat, 95. Watch the run, watch the run. 57's Mike, Mike 57. Watch it.
They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2.
Now Kelly.
Run, run, run.
Number 33, the ball carrier.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On first down, it's Kelly. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And he gets it back into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery leading to a Washington touchdown.
The previous play is under review.
And maybe that's the perils of being a rookie running back in the NFL. I mean, look, it's not easy to hold on to the ball at any level with these talented guys. But in this league, you can learn a lesson early.
Without a doubt, and what a tough reminder for any running back, especially.
We got it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Packers first down.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 67 yards.
Look, I know everybody wants to be number one in everything they do, but he's number 2 in the league in receiving yards. That's a strong number, a strong year, and they want that to continue.
46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now a second down throw for Love here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
To number 89.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Kelly. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
What was that?
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
On 3rd down, Love throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
57, Mike, 57.
On 1st and 10, Love complete to Kelly. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Going back to Love. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
And 8 yards
to the air again. Love setting up the screen to Kelly. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
57 to Mike.
This is Kelly.
Check. Whip.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Javon Kinlaw gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Heavy, what you got? Heavy?
2nd down. Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
7.
To throw on 3rd down. Love. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Makes the score Packers 3. Washington.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me, partner.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So,
well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And the Washington first down.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon. Brandon, all things considered.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
3rd and 12.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Packers 3, Washington nothing.
Out of the gun now on third down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Complete to number 30.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the third down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Take over first and 10. At their own
Loving the Packers now with a first and 10 at their own 22. They'll run with Kelly. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Carried by number 33.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
39-yard line.
They run with it. It's Kelly. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Love from the gun. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
For a Green Bay.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
The 49-yard line.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. Tackle made by Chase Young.
7-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and
Love
6.
now on second down. Throw left side complete. It's Vargas. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
38-yard line.
This is Kelly. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Love from the gun on third down. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
10 at the 15-yard line.
Mike, 57. You got nothing.
They'll run on first down. It's Kelly, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play.
To throw on second down. Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up third and 6.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Working out of the gun. Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jay Sternberger, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
It just drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have you either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, Everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Watch the slant. 57's the mic. Watch 57.
On first down, Kelly.
Check three.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
From the gun, Love. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That's good.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They can't hang with us. Check. 55's the mic.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. Call it a gain of 3. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Love. And this is caught at the 8. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down. And he's got it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Sam Sloman
from 8 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes our score 17-0. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Following the interception, Love. He'll leave it for Kelly, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Love firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jordan Love ready on first down here. And a quick throw here that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up second and 2.
Again, it's Love. Making the catch is Sternberger. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. That's complete right around the 8.
Love's pass.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of a
We
yard.
have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back out. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
On third down, Love. That's caught by Kelly. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it will be Washington football now with a first and 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Washington
from the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Jerry Tillery breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They'll go again with Kelly. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, Love, and he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground.
At their own 28-yard line.
All day, baby, all day. 58, boys, 58.
couple up to about the 30.
Carried by number 39.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's...
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
The pass, incomplete from the contact.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Love over the middle here to Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
28-yard line.
On the run, it's Kelly. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Kelly. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Love. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And his kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Uchenna Nwosu in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season.
56 is the mic.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Uchenna Nwosu in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. And this now 3rd and 11 after that second down completion actually went back a yard. Operating from the gun, Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete. It's third down.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Back to throw now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Washington on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Sam Sloman for the
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Takes over 1st and 10. At their own
out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Washington on 3rd down. A pretty anemic, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
On the tackle. A gain of 7 yards.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Brings up 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
I got you. I got you. Check. Check.
On the carry is Kelly.
Come on. Run. Run to the ball. We got to run.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
out of the shotgun, it's Love. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A loss of 2 yards.
And Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call, because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw.
And look at this, it's a fake. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the first down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he comes back with one complete.
The pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Complete to number
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
5 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. That's complete right around the 8. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Check 56.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no zero. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
The kicker on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 57. Mike, 50.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed